Hello, everyone, and may God bless us all. You are with Crafts by The Rose, and I am Tina. Please join my channel. Hit the notification bell to the setting of all so you will know each and every time that I have a live or a video for you. Please feel free to read the About page, ask questions, comment, share my channel, participate in my videos, and so much more here on my channel. Thank you so much for being with me. Okay. I am going to attempt to show you how I join and start a single crochet when I'm trying to join it with another one. So I'm working on a cutie, and this is how the legs look, and I'm fixing to crochet the body to make the body of the cutie. So this is one leg, and this one leg, and this one leg, and they both the same size, okay? But this is the piece that go in the middle. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put, this is the middle of this is where I started at, where I ended at. So that's where that, okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in the middle. I'm gonna put that start right there in the middle. Okay, and I got six stitches here. I got 6 stitches. And so I'm gonna go inside to that 1 stitch, and I'm gonna go count right here, 1, 2, and I'm gonna count because it's only 2 behind, and then so I got it on the hook. Now what I did was I put a slip knot in this joining piece I'm fixing to join with a short tail, okay? Because it's gonna be inside of the amigurumi, the cutie. And then I latch it onto the hook, okay? And I haven't tightened it yet. I'm going to tighten it, okay? And I'll pull it through, and then I tighten it once I pull it through, okay? Stick the end down in that leg, okay? Now I'm gonna tuck this little short one right in between right there, on top of that where the 6 stitches are. Now I'm gonna pull up a loop I'm gonna pull up 1 loop, make sure that stitch is tight. Now I pulled up 1 loop, okay? Then I am going to go back into that loop, into those 2 stitches, and I'm going to pull up a loop. And I'm going to make the single crochet, okay? And I'm going to tighten it. So now I have joined it, okay? Now I have joined it. Now I'm going to go across, all the way across, and I'm going to make sure I go in the next stitch. I'm not going to go in the same stitch, I'm going to go in the next stitch. But I got to be able to see, make sure I'm going in the right place. And that's something that's important. Make sure you're going in the right place. Okay, so then I'm in the next stitch, and I pull up a loop, and I make that single crochet. Now, here's where it's tricky at. This is the 3rd one, and it's gonna meet up where that join is. So you put it in right up under where you joined it and closed it off at. Put it right there and tighten up that single crochet, okay? Now I'm gonna keep on going, and I'm gonna have 3 more stitches. I'm gonna have 3 more stitches that I gotta make, and then these 2 pieces will be joined together. Okay. Whew. Okay, so go in that one. Make sure I go in the next stitch and go in that one and pull up a loop and single crochet it together. Okay. Go in the last one and go in the next one and pull up the loop, make that single crochet. Okay. Now that I have joined it, see I've joined it, okay? I got a little space in there. And I think I put 3 rows of 6 stitches right there, okay? So I put 3 rows right there. I know that it take 3 stitches. Well, we're gonna see, make sure. Oh, we're gonna start. We're gonna go in that first stitch, that first next stitch, because you don't want to miss a stitch. And we're gonna pull and make sure it's tight, because if it's not tight, well, if you don't put your stitches tight right in that area, then it will have a gap in it, and we want that tight right there. That's when you're starting to transfer to the leg. To the leg can go all the way around. But that stitch that's right here, that's right there, that stitch have to be kind of tight. So, you know, you have to make it a little tight. Okay, so then we're gonna just single crochet all the way around. But when you're trying to join this piece to that piece, make that stitch tight right there, because then that way it won't look funny when you finish. So then you just crochet all the way around, crochet all the way around, all the way around, crochet all the way around. Okay. Single crochet all the way around. And you're making sure when you get crochet all the way around. Now we're coming up to where you want to go in that stitch that's where you started at, because you want to make that a tight seal right there. So you're going to tighten, do it. But then you're going to go in the next one and going to make sure it's tight. Going to make sure that you pull that tight, because if you don't, it will show. It will show, and you don't want it to show. So see, I got it real tight right there. See? It's real tight. And it have to be, because you're joining one to the next one. Okay, so that's 1. That's 2. I'm on that middle flap. That's 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then we got the last one, which is when you're transferring back over to the other side. So that's 4. But here's where, when you're starting to get in right where that's at, you gotta, where you get right there, where they joined at, that's where you make sure that your stitch is really, really super tight. Then the next one, Now I'm all the way, I didn't transfer it off of and on to the leg. So it took me to get from one side to the other. It took me 1, 2, 3, 4. It took me 5 stitches to get all the way across. Okay, so I gotta remember that when I get around to the other side. I gotta remember. And I think it's a possibility. I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna get around to the other side and see how many stitches it take to get across it on the other side. Because one side might not take quite as much as the other. I don't know. We're gonna see. Because I just go by how, I crochet kind of a little different. Even though the pattern tell me one thing, I just try to figure out what the pattern say and then just do it my way. Because I want the pattern to come out looking good. And sometimes you might have to put your own little spin onto things to make it right. Okay, so I'm back to making the legs join with the center part and join over here. So I'm fixing okay, so I got one right here. And got one. Okay, so now I'm to the making where the join is. And so I gotta pull that kind of really tight. Okay, that's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Also, it's gonna be 5 too over here on this side. Okay, now I'm to that join. And I'm gonna go right there. And now I gotta pull tight because I'm joining that leg, joining both. I got both legs joined. But see how it's really tight? It's really tight. Right on them corners right there. You gotta kind of like pull your thread, your yarn a little tight right there. Else it leaves a little gappy hole in it. And I don't like that little gappy hole. So I kind of like pull it tight right there to close that little gappy hole up. Okay, now you just keep going around until you get it the size. And usually me, the legs is 18 rows. It's 18 rows in the legs. And in the head, this is the head, you are. I think it's more than 18 rows on the head. Let's count it. You want to count it with me and see how many it is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So more than likely, knowing me, the body is going to be 25 rows. Yeah. The torso. This is going to be 25 rows. Or close to 25 rows. If it seems like it's getting to be too much, then I cut it down. But if I do cut it down, I will put it in the description box and let you know how many rows that I did to make the body of it. And it's a very easy pattern. It's a free pattern from Hobby Lobby. And I just wanted to share a little bit of how I go about making what I do look. It's like why y'all always say, your work always looks so beautiful. I appreciate you all saying that. But I just wanted to share with you what techniques I use to make my stuff look a certain way. And I appreciate y'all for being with me. I hope you all have a super wonderful day and keep on coming back and giving me a thumbs up. Thank you so much.